I knew fossil fuels were trouble when they started burning. It's not me, it's you. Basically, that's kind of our theme. If you guys are kind of new to it, that's awesome. Ask other people around if you want to know more about like science and stuff like that. But for the fun of the day, we are going to conduct a relationship intervention. So I'm leading that. I'm Alyssa, by the way. So we're gonna start this, and it's kind of like a repeat after me thing. It'll be fun if you actually repeat after me. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like really awkward. All right. Here we go. This is a relationship intervention.
This is a relationship intervention.
As we all know, BC has been in a devastating relationship.
BC has been in a devastating relationship.
The horrible lover?
The horrible lover?
Fossil fuel companies.
Fossil fuel companies.
This relationship is so unhealthy.
This relationship is so unhealthy.
And it is time to break up.
And it is time to break up.
A long time ago, BC began this relationship.
BC began this relationship.
They were making tons of money.
And
BC was happy.
And BC was happy.
Or so it thought. Eventually, the affair started to heat up. And that's when BC found out about global warming. Pun intended. Some of BC's friends said ignore it. But slowly, people realized the dangerous consequences. A couple years ago, we started pushing BC to stand up to its lover. As with most bad relationships, neither party wanted to admit fault. So now, in the spirit of a healthy Valentine's Day, we are conducting an intervention. An intervention to help BC. To see that it needs to stand for justice. It needs to stand on the side of starving and flooded people. BC needs to stand for its students. Yay!